Shapiro.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, if it please the court, we're before the court this afternoon in the matter of the State of Ohio versus Melvin Wells, case number 26CR294. The defendant is present in the courtroom with his attorney, Mr. Chad Mulkey. We're before the court this afternoon for purposes of a sentencing, the defendant having pleaded guilty to count one, it's an F3, having weapons while under disability. Parties are ready to go forward, Your Honor.
Mr. Mulkey.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, counsel, and others here. My client is 42 years old. He is gainfully employed at a company called Fairfield Partners. He canvasses his community, signs up voters, gets them to register to vote. He has a valid driver's license. He has 4 children and a significant other with whom he resides at 26201 Shoreview Avenue in Euclid, Ohio. He indicated that back in 2023, he was the victim of a attempted carjacking. He was shot in his left leg. Ever since then, Your Honor, he had felt a need to be protective of himself, of his family, of his children, and had this firearm. It was a poor decision, which he recognizes. Moving forward, Your Honor, he'll find different and alternative methods to deal with his and his family's protection without a firearm. He had negative screens at his pre-sentence interview and at his referral. He's done thinking for a change. He's done several courses while he was in prison for federal incarceration as well, Your Honor. He's had minimal amount of law enforcement contact since his release from prison. He does want to take full responsibility for having that weapon, and he wants to move forward in a positive way and remain a law-abiding citizen. He certainly doesn't want to end up back in prison or local incarceration. And he does have a record, unfortunately, but again, he's paid the consequences for that and wants to move forward and get this matter behind him. Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. Wells, what do you want to tell me?
Your Honor, I just want to move forward with this. I take full responsibility for my actions, and I'm not making these careless mistakes again. I'm not blaming anybody for the situation that took place, but I was just honest with Mr. Mulkey, the pre-sentence investigation lady, and I'm clearly putting this behind me, and I don't want any trouble, negative trouble with the law, Your Honor.
Whose car was that?
Which car, sir?
The one you were driving.
Sir, that was my daughter's car. I was getting it fixed. Talking about the car with this situation here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was my daughter's car.
Okay.
And it was an issue with the plate. I was getting her car fixed. The guy that fixed the car had to come to my house, and unbeknownst to me, he put what do you call those? I guess it was a personalized plate to him because he owns cars. So he
Who
had
was
a
that?
dealership
Who was that
tag.
guy?
His name is Rob Farinacci.
Okay.
And he fixes. He does sway like headliners, interior stuff. And my daughter had a situation with her seat, and I was getting that fixed. And I apologize for that, but I didn't even realize that tag was on the car until the day of the situation when I got pulled over. I apologize for that.
What's with all the cash?
At the time, sir, I had a rental car service that I was running. That's how the shooting ended up happening. I was going to pass flyers out, and these guys approached me trying to take the vehicle. And I was in full compliance with these guys, giving them the car down on the ground. And next thing you know, I'm being shot repeatedly.
Well, that was in 23, right?
Yeah. So I had started the business in like 21. And I had it going all up until now. I had it going through, it's an app called Toro, Your Honor.
What's that?
Toro. You rent to like
Anybody?
DoorDash, people that do grocery pickup, anything. Or if you need a rental car, you need assistance from the airport to and from, I would provide those services.
You would provide it how? By providing somebody with a car?
Yes, with the car, sir.
Well, how many cars? Just one?
Well, no, at the time, I think I have 4 cars in all. And it was real helpful, and things were going good, and so this unfortunate incident, it's just been kind of tough keeping up with all this stuff.
What's this Fairfield business? What's that?
Fairfield is where I'm currently employed now.
Yeah.
And I go out in the community and I get, say if you're a registered voter, I get you to, if you're a voter, I get you to update your voting form. I help in the community with people that's non-voters, people to get them on task. And it's a form that they have to fill out, and I help them, I instruct them. And when I'm out there, I'm a lead canvasser, it's a group of us. I have a phone, so where if anything goes on, I can record or provide the right help. Or because sometimes people get kind of antsy and they don't want to fill out the forms. So I just tell the younger canvassers, look, hey, all you do is ask them, can you fill the form out? If not, have a nice day, thank you, and we move on to the next individual. And that's been working, Your Honor. I've been real helpful in that area too.
You got a rough record, right?
Yes, sir.
How long you lived at that Shoreview address?
Over 10 years now. Yeah.
All right, anything else you want to tell me?
No, that's it, Your Honor. Thank you for hearing what I had to say, Your Honor. I'm here.
Bureau?
Your Honor, this is the first time I'm hearing some of this information that the defendant provided to the court. Because as far as I knew, from what happened on scene and looking at the police report, the officer reported that when they asked the defendant who owned the car, he said his wife, not his daughter. And they asked the defendant why there's a dealer plate on it, and he said that his wife was test driving the car to determine whether she wanted to purchase it. And then he said he was coming from his house in Euclid and was en route to Pine Ridge Apartments to see his girlfriend. There wasn't any discussion about that it belonged to his daughter and rentals, and this is 5 minutes after midnight. And then regarding the plate, Mr. Farinacci reported to the Eastlake Police Department that after the defendant was arrested, the defendant went back to Mr. Farinacci's business and said, hey, we were in here and you helped us with your car in November, and you left the dealer plate in the car. And Mr. Farinacci asked him, well, why didn't you return it to me? And the defendant said, I haven't gotten around to it. So that's a little bit different than what I'm hearing today, and I was going to stand up and recommend community control, and I still am, but I'm concerned because I'm hearing different stories here. But the defendant, I mean, he's been around. He understands. He's on probation for a long time, did 10 years in federal prison. He knows what having 3 years hanging over his head is all about. He's got a job. He's trying, so fine. But I'm a little concerned about that I'm hearing different stories here. And I'll recommend community control. As for terms, I don't know that the defendant needs anything other than to have a job. But he knows if he does the slightest thing wrong, he's got 3 years hanging over his head of prison. Would ask for forfeiture of the firearm, the laser sight, the ammunition, and also that dealer plate. Thank you.
What do you have to say to what Mr. DePiro said?
I agree with what Mr. Aprile says. I'm not going to be difficult with.
Well, with regard to the aspect of the different version of what happened, about the plate, about all the aspects that he talked
Okay,
about.
I understand. Well, Your Honor, I'm being here and I'm being truthful now. Just to my knowledge, this is what I'm doing now. I'm not here to do anything other than be honest and tell the complete truth, and that's what I'm doing now. moving forward, that's what I'm gonna continue to do.
All right, I've reviewed the pre-sentence report, listened to Mr. Wells, listened to counsel, considered all the provisions of 29, 29, 11, 12, and 13. I'm going to place you on community control for 3 years, 2 days in jail with credit for 2, no drugs or alcohol, with screens, maintain full employment, pay the cost and supervision fees. Do you understand the terms?
Yes, sir.
Ms.
Yes,
Warren,
sir.
any other terms?
Your Honor, would you like to consider decision point?
No, we'll forego that. You understand all the terms?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, if you violate, the state will file a motion to terminate. If I terminate it, after finding you violated, you're going to do 36 months in prison. Understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, you've been around before. You did 10 years in federal prison, 3 concurrent with Cuyahoga. Okay, that goes back to 16 when you were released. So I have some concerns about the facts here. Okay? And maybe they are as you say, maybe they're not. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. The items subject to forfeiture are forfeited to the state. Is there anything else, Mr. DePiero?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Mulkey?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, that's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.